My father wakes up every day and goes to a job that he hates, and it hurts him. But in 7 years, he'll get his pension. My mother wakes up every day and goes to a keyboard and types for 12 hours straight. Then it hurts her. A little physical, but more in her soul. Because 70% of people hate their jobs, and 53% hate their boss, but everything's gonna be great and okay when you finally get that brand new sweater from Ross. This is the slave wage that's the exchange for mere freedom. Freedom not to die.
And now tuned in live to Seriously Not Another Podcast. I'm your host, Ben Ready. Joined by Ben Ready. Tonight I'm flying solo dolo. Solo bolo. Some. We in for a treat tonight. Shout out to my co-host, AC. Couldn't be here tonight, out handling some duties. As well as my co-host, Demas, handling duties. I'm gonna take a shot for y'all real quick. Woo! How everybody feeling tonight? Huh?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Let me fade this shit out. I'm gonna tell you, man. Today has been a crazy day, and when the devil be working, that motherfucker be working. Today was like one of them days where something could go wrong, or everything went wrong. Everything. You know, it almost gets you to a point you be like, man, fuck this shit, and you walk about whatever situation you in. You know, just from a collective of things. I had to switch up the show tonight, and what I had planned for my co-host, I had to do something different. So I had everything set up, everything ready to go. Had the drink here, you know, smokes, and ready to roll. So I get in contact with a artist to do an over the phone interview about the music he got going on and everything he got going, and take a dive into this Eminem and MGK situation. So I'm getting everything ready. Phones, cords. I pick up the cord to plug in the phone, and the adapter ain't there. I'm like, yo. Matter of fact.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So I'm looking for the cord. The cord is nowhere to be found. I heard somebody had it the other day, and blah, blah, blah. Don't know where it's at. It's magically disappeared. You know, and I talked about in the past show about, you know, getting a place to actually record episodes at instead of doing them at the crib. And this is one main reason. When you have your workplace out in the open and everybody is able to get in that zone, you know, some will come up missing or broken. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people can relate to that. You ever went in, you had your favorite glass or a bowl for cereal or something, and that motherfucker come up broken. You be like, yo, what happened? Nobody in the house know what happened to that shit. All we know is that you didn't do it, and you can't find your shit, so it just magically disappeared. Now, do the shit grow legs and get the fuck up out of there? Motherfucker just ninja vanish up out the situation. Like, what the fuck happened? So I'm on a little adapter. So what it is the adapter for the iPhone. It goes to a XLR jack or cable, if y'all know what that is, and it plugs into the phone. I'll leave it there. Never take it off. Don't need it. And the shit is gone. So the importance of having your own space is major. Have to take that into consideration. Excuse me. But enough about that. You tuning in live. I hope you haven't had a good Friday. Yeah, I mean, today I had a couple of deep conversations today. Oh, and today I'm not going no 2 hours today. I could have went 2 hours with the over the phone interview, but that might not happen. I can hold the phone like I did the intro. I can hold the phone up to the microphone, but it's not as clear. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work. I got somebody hitting on Facebook now, like, yo, what's the number? I'll call in. It ain't gonna work if you listening live. But today I had some dope today, shout out to my boy Junior up in the message boards. Today I had an interesting conversation today with a friend of mine who's also I guess we could say sister station of the podcast Talk Flirty podcast. Nikki F. Wood. I had a conversation with her early this morning. It was sheesh. Had to be like 6, 7 something. And I hit her up, text her like, yo, what's going on? You woke? Had a lot on my mind. Just wanted to talk. And we bouncing. We talking about podcasts, my podcast, and I'm asking her what she felt about it. And she gave it to me, and I was telling her, we started talking about hers, and she was telling me that the situation that what she been dealing with her podcast, as far as like, not feeling it, or like just difficulties, like dealing with podcasts is heavy, because you have an idea, you create an idea, and you want that idea to work, but sometimes when people not feeling that baby that you created, it can be discouraging. So I'm talking to her and I'm telling her how she actually motivated me. If y'all don't know, I'm pretty sure y'all heard her call in before, but Nikki F. Wood of the Talk Flirty podcast, I met her through on Facebook on some random shit. You know what I'm saying? I got a friend request. We chopped it up, started talking about podcast. She came out here, kicked it. Great person. And the reason why she came out to LA from up north was a goddamn what's the name? It was a hot dog spot out here, not too far from my crib. I forgot the name. Oh, Dirt Dog. It's called Dirt Dog. She drove 5-6 hours for a restaurant called Dirt Dog. Excuse me. And that was one thing. And then how she was just so consistent with things that she wanted and things that she went after. I'm watching closely. I observe people and how they move, how they act, reaction to things. It's just something I don't know where that came from. It's just something I picked up. And she ended up saying that she moved to Vegas from up north. And everything that she did or she wanted to do, she did. Went out there with her savings, got her a spot, grinded out, got her a job up there doing this and that, and everything she's doing. I'm sitting back watching like, damn. And me sitting here, I'm this person that's like, I guess you can say set in my ways. I feel like I told her, like, I feel like I live and seen too much too early and too fast. So now I'm still young. I feel like an old man because I don't like doing shit. Like if work, podcast, retro gaming, hookah, older TV shows, not super old, like 2000s, 90s. And that's me. A good restaurant every here and there, and seeing her busting these moves, I'm like, damn, that's inspiring. I told her today, I said, yo, you got to do this podcast because you inspire me. Like, you, my motivation to keep going. Like, I'm looking at you like this is what's going. Like, always, we talked previous a lot of times about the podcast, or she helped me out when I had my old equipment. I had her call in so I could try to over the phone interview, and we was doing that, and I was seeing her shit like equipment she need or links to equipment, and in this day and age, I think everybody's too, how can I say it? A lot of people are too proud to give props when needed or when they should. Me sitting here and waiting faithfully for her podcast to come on every week, and me not say nothing and tell her, and knowing the difficulty she's going through, I feel like a sucker if I didn't tell her how she inspired me to keep my shit going. And of course she didn't know that. A lot of people out here don't really know how you feel about them because we don't express it. We don't express it to each other enough. So we talking, and I'm telling her, and maybe I'm wrong, but I can hear in her voice like, that meant a lot, and hopefully that encourages her to, finish and get back on the grind of doing the podcast. Her podcast is nuts. If y'all ain't heard it, if you got Google Play Music and Apple Podcasts, look it up. Talk Flirty Podcast with Nikki F. Wet. Also here on Spreaker. It feel kind of weird doing the show by yourself because you usually, like, there's going to be pauses where I'll take a sip or, look at something or check the phone for a text message or look at, or how it go. Oh, shit. I can't. They listen in. They trying to get the phone number to call in, but I can't take calls right now, man. I'm, it's messed up. It's messed up, but shout out to Nikki F. Wet, man. She probably somewhere at a club tonight or something, getting her boogie on. So be safe where you at, and let's get back on that podcast. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some of that shit. Um, but yeah, you know the like I said earlier, the devil be working, man, and it seemed like the saying of if it ain't one thing, it's another. You know what I'm saying? And if I wasn't such a strong person mentally, I'll be a fucking wreck because so much mentally messes with me, but I'm able to compress it and not, you know, sometimes like I mean, let me be real. I have a temper problem, and certain things certain things messes with me to the point to where I'll just blow up, you know. But however, over the years, I've gotten better with it. And that's without a psychiatrist. Um, I actually I actually had conversations with a psychiatrist some years back. I was around my mom's past, so getting over something without a psychiatrist, it builds strength, I guess you can say. However, being a strong individual is not always good because so many people are used to you being so mentally strong and things not infecting you because you do a good job in hiding and suppressing, emotions or feelings or, anything that's bothering you. You don't get too many like, how everything been going or, you look like something bothering you or, how everything go today or, just stuff to where, everything cool, you need anything, blah, blah, blah. Like you don't get that because you're usually the one that's doing it. So you the strength to everything. Like people are not used to strong people showing weakness. You know, my mom has a my mom has a best friend. We call her TT. I've been knowing TT probably damn near all my life, right? So last year, well, I've been knowing her and most of her family all my life. So last year, uh, her nephew has a funeral, and her moms are like two of the strongest people you know I've ever seen other than my mom and family members. And I never seen no sign of emotions from them. Like it's always been like tough, tough love. And I'm at the funeral and I'm sitting there, to support the family. And you know, I knew her nephew, but I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in years. And I'm sitting there and I see her and her mom's break down. I'm like, yo, that that blew my mind away. It was like I never seen no emotions from like this from them. And I'm not saying that they just, you know, indestructible, but I never seen it. The times that I've been around, man, that shit ate me up, man. I start crying like a motherfucker. You being mentally strong, man. It's sometimes you just have to get away and be to yourself, especially a person like me. Like I can deal with a lot. I can ignore a lot. Excuse me. I can put up with a lot. But sometimes it's just like, yo, shit it just pile on and pile on. And you be like, man, fuck. You gotta get in the car and just go. Just go on and drive, man, and clear your mind. You know, even while dealing with what I know now that I had was at one point was depression. Like I was drinking a lot. Like 2016, I was drinking a lot. And a friend of mine told me like, "Yo, why you been drinking so much?" I ain't drinking that much. You know, and it came to me like, damn, I have been drinking. You know, sometimes we need those type of friends around that be like, yo, this you out of character. Like, what's going on? Is you good? You know what I mean? Cause man, pressure fucking break pipe, but oh wait, pressure bust pipes. That's how you do it. Pause. Let me make sure these drinkers off, man. I don't wanna. So for those that's listening, have y'all been tuned into this MGK and Eminem beef? If so, like what are your thoughts on what Eminem just dropped a new joint? It's called what's the name of the shit? I don't even know the name of the shit, but the shit was dope. And it seemed, and what he did was he used the exact attack that Machine Gun Kelly used and flipped it on him, and it worked. Now I was on Twitter earlier, and it's like 50-50 online. Well, it might be 60-40 Eminem favor. You know, some people feel like you know, Eminem did cool, but it wasn't what MGK did. Some feel like MGK did dope and Eminem did dope, and they feel like it was a tie. The interesting thing is after it dropped, Joyner Lucas, and if y'all don't know Joyner Lucas, look him up. He was on Eminem album on the song called Lucky Me or Lucky You. One of them. Dope young lyricist. Lucky You. It's called Lucky You. Dope young lyricist. Him and Royce the 5'9" took to the internet and basically was like, "Yo, whoever let them go head up. Whoever jump in, we like fire up under y'all ass." See, Anthony said, "Oh, wait, OG Islo, what up?" OG Islo said, "Damn, a Taco Bell commercial." Well, Taco Bell came on. Anthony said, "I need M to go harder." MGK shit was whatever. MGK shit was dope, and like M said, for something that for him, for MGK is dope. Like, who was really checking for MGK before all this shit started? Can anybody name an MGK song? I think I can name one. I think it's called Wild Boy. Can anybody name MGK album? Or a album or mixtape? You know, Eminem, and this shit was so, Eminem actually did this motherfucker a favor. Yeah, Wild Boy, yeah. Eminem actually did this nigga a favor by going at him, because now it's like, oh, now all of a sudden he dropping the mixtape on the 21st. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. Other than that, it's trash. Yeah, he could rap, but it's like who's checking for him? Well, I'm not checking for him. Y'all checking for him? And that's why I say, like, I think that uh all I know MJ was on Catfish. He was on Catfish. Somebody catfish MGK. I hope that ain't the issue. Like, no nigga with a decent amount of money should be online trying to, you know, well, or dating sites. I guess I don't know. I don't know how that shit work. Um. Oh, that was Demons. Demons, what up, man? I'm glad you in the message boards, man. You couldn't be here. I'm glad you're in the message board. So Eminem basically helping this dude out, and it's pretty good though. You know, he got uh, the interesting part was he brought up he threw Diddy in there and was like, well, he basically told MGK the day you have a hit is the day that Puff, you know, admit that he had Tupac killed. That shit had the internet going nuts. Going fucking nuts.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I wonder what was Diddy looking like. If y'all have Twitter, go on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I'm pretty sure Eminem is still trending right now. No, he ain't. And they got Cat Williams trending right now. No, it ain't trending no more. That song ain't trending no more. But yeah, you can click. Let's see what we got. Bet Puff don't say shit. On the MGK next response to be super personal. I mean, how personal can it get though? Like, what can he actually say that we don't know about Eminem? Even with his beard is weird. We all know Eminem look weird with a beard because we not used to it. Calling Eminem old. Eminem is 46, 45. Old in rapping years. You know, but we don't know his age already. You know, I think this is a good battle. It's, you know, it's like when the younger niggas feel like they can take on the OGs, and the OGs got to go out there and spank them niggas. Pause. They got to go out there and spank them niggas one time. But it's interesting. I feel like Eminem is toying with him. Like, yo, this ain't what you want. Like, relax, nigga, because if you keep acting crazy, I'm gonna snap on you for real. I don't think M went as hard as he could have went, or you know. But enough of that. As you all know, Mac Miller passed away last week, and it's still things coming up about the story. Now is they're saying that he was dead hours before, you know, he was found for the 911 call. And I'm like, yo, for one, he's out here in Cali. He has a house out here. I don't know if he owned it, if he was renting it, whatever the fuck going on. You flew out here to do a video. When you fly places and you're an entertainer, you usually have people with you. You usually have people with you rolling around, and My thing was, how was he dead for hours before anybody found him? You know, give or take, a lot of people need their own space or time to themselves to get their mind right or whatever. That's cool. But, you know, I know if, you know, any of my comrades or, you know, family members, who's ever around, I'm not gonna be somewhere hours without being checked on or somebody open the door, see what's going on. I don't know how his body was and where he found or whatever the case, but to be dead for hours, like I know he's not rolling alone. And then they said that the house was white clean, like wasn't nothing, like it looked like a model house, like perfect. Let's see, Anthony said, "Rest in peace, Mac." My nigga Mac Miller. D said they covering something up. Anthony said, "I think they found him and didn't know what to do, or might be some foul play." I mean, after what I said on the show last week about the thing about the coke, the lace coke going around, that's, you know, supposedly killing people. You never know, and you know you don't want to seem like our picture coming up how uh Pusha T and Kanye West did Whitney Houston situation. Imagine if he really did OD doing some stuff and everything is everywhere. All the shit he using is all there and somebody come in and take a picture. Yeah, for somebody to come in there and clean shit up, that's nuts. Now I never seen the show on MTV. Shit, I probably didn't have cable at the time when that shit was on. To be real, um, well, you know, it's just strange that when you out of town, and you know how niggas roll. Niggas like, oh yo, we going to Cali, like load up, squad up, we get on the plane. Mac ain't coming out here by himself. Even though, you know, I'm pretty sure he loved by everybody out here, like the different rappers, entertainers. Like he was a loved person. Uh, you know, he had a genuinely good soul. I don't know what demons he was fighting or whatnot, but he was pure. Music was dope. And some of the shit he was doing now was like he was one of those artists that was going upward. You know, he was graduating to some real musician shit. Shit. And to, you know, cut down his life cut down at 26, man, it's unfortunate. But hopefully, you know, they get to the bottom of this, and you know, if it is the toxicology come through and it has that like cocaine and the fentanyl, or I don't know what it is, fentanyl, whatever it is. If that's in there, boy, you cokeheads out here in LA got a real problem on your hands. Um, yeah, that shit is a tragedy. Whoever gave him that bad badge is in trouble. Yes, he is. Or they. Anthony said his live shows were dumb though. He played instruments and all that. He was a real artist. I'm just mad I never caught him live. Yeah, me too. You know, sometimes, man, we take our favorite artists for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with me, it's certain artists that I'll go watch live, and I think that's from coming from doing music and you look at some people as competition when you're doing it. So it's like, nigga, I'm not going to support that nigga. But it's certain ones that I would see live, and Mac would have been one of them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, me and my close friends, and you know, we've been playing him for years. You know what I'm saying? And he this ain't no new shit because he just died. You know, a lot of people when stuff happened to people and they be like, oh, rest in peace. You know, they want to play his music, want to post screenshots of song and shit. Like, nigga, you just probably just found the song now since he dead. You out here, as the young people say, you out here clout chasing for likes and shit. You ain't fucked with Mac Miller. Yeah, rest in peace, Mac Miller, man. I had a story that I looked up that I wanted to discuss with my co-host. Transgender female charged with raping women inmates in prison. Let that sink in. Transgender female, meaning man turned female, charged with raping women inmates in prison.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So if he raping them, since he's a woman now, do that make him gay? Gayer? Like, what is that? Transgender female rapes another female. What is that? 52-year-old. Oh, this was in the UK. 52-year-old Karen Wright is a convicted sex offender who's serving life in prison. Yo. This motherfucker sexually assaulted one female inmate 3 times. And was charged with assault. Like, nigga, you're doing life. All them other, and that's the thing with lifers. Like, you know, knock on wood, that I never go to jail. But, you know, when you a lifer, lifers don't give a fuck because they're never getting out. Nigga, I'm doing a life sentence. And you charging me with assault? Come on, bro. So the transgender female claims she could not be found guilty for any sexual assault claims because because she has erectile dysfunction.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And is not attracted to women. Like, is that the thing? Like, are we really locking up transgender females with women? Let that sink in. Could you imagine a nigga that's always fucking up, ain't shit, just always going back and forth to jail? Like, you know what? I'm changing my life. I know I'm trying to hit this lick for this bag. I'm about to become a transgender. If I get caught with this bag, I'm doing, or whatever the fuck, I'm doing life with women. You can't open the doors for shit like that. I know they ain't gonna do that shit out here. Cause out here, I'm pretty sure that transgender people get locked up with General Pop, and You're locked up with General Pop and you're a transgender female, you know, your asshole probably can fit a fucking bowling ball in it out here in the States with that bullshit. Pause. That's crazy. Like, so that mean this motherfucker ain't even got. That mean this person don't even have the sex change. Meaning like this is a man that's just identifying as a woman. If it was that simple, like what if somebody in the prison they start identifying they become transgender in jail? Is that do they ship them out and ship them to the women prisons? Shout out to Jazz, you finally made it in here. Yeah, whoa, for real. Um, you know, I know a lot of people don't like when I talk about a topic like this, but it's being for real. The trans anything trans, people get shitted on it for. Or they pick and choose. You got people that's okay with what's the person? What's the uh Jenner? Bruce Jenner identifying as Caitlyn Jenner. This trans thing he got going on. But what's the white chick that been having everybody fooled that she been have the white chick that been fooling everybody that she's black. I think she even was working on like the NAACP. Like people have a problem with her. Some Redoza or some whatever her name is. It's people who fully support uh Caitlyn Jenner transgender, but won't accept the transracial. Shout out to Pat. What up, Pat? Pat said I'm a fan of Snap. Yo, shout out to you, Pat. I see you really. I'm waiting for that YouTube channel. You start lacing us with all this game you've been lacing us with these shares and stock options, man. That's her name, Jazz. Rachel Dolezal. Yeah, Dolezal, whatever the name is. You have people that's really against her. And a majority of them are my people, black people. But on the other hand, you have the same black people that's okay with Bruce Jenner being Caitlyn Jenner. You gotta pick. Are you for the trans life, no matter what it is, or are you just gonna pick and choose the lesser of two evils, as they say? Excuse me, you guys, as I pour me some of this Jack. Like, bruh. And I wonder what can anybody in the message board exactly tell me what's sexual assault? Is it groping? Is it rape? What actually is it? Sexual assault, or is it a number of things? Because what I got from the story was he's saying he couldn't sexually assault her because he have erectile dysfunction. So it's like, yo, how can I sexually assault her and I can't get a stiffy. You know, so you trying to force rape with some flashy shit? Pause. And shout out to everybody that's in the message board and that's listening live. I know it's a little different dynamic, you know, without the chemistry being here, but you know, even though they're not here, you know, I feel like I can't stop the show, you know, if the co-hosts don't show up. I still got to get the show. The show must go on. We got to get it out there. I know, you know, family situations, uh, money situations come in, you know, and I understand, you know, here at Snap, uh, as at the moment we're not getting paid like that. The little bread that comes in from, you know, the sponsors ain't nothing. You know what I mean? You right, Pat. You absolutely right. Um, let me get into this other topic. Let's see which one. Here we go. Let's see. So apparently it's this group, and I know we done talked about this on the show before, and I'm just shaking my head for my people. It's this group called City Girls. They out of Miami, and I guess it's one in jail and this one still free. Excuse me, and one still free. By the name of Young Miami, and she had an interview. uh, wait, before I go there, if you don't know who the City Girls are, they are two chicks that's based out of Miami, and Drake been putting on for him. I guess they like his favorite group, and in my feelings joint, one of the names of them, I don't know if it was Kiki or whoever the hell, one of them names, JB, one of them chicks was one of the Miami girls. But boy, shaking my head. So she getting interviewed by some trash fuck. And in this interview, she said she only dates gang members and drug dealers.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Now I know on this show, as my co-host AC would say, we done beat this dead horse before, but it comes up and it's like, yo, you got an up and coming woman that's on the verge of being successful, and she probably eating. You know, I'm pretty sure by her getting co-signed by Drake that she's out here eating or on the come up. You say you only date gang members and drug dealers? Is this what it came to? Like what happened? What the fuck happened? And I talked about on the show about women dating these type of people, and let's not get it twisted. Being from the city, we all come, like I said, from the inner city. We all come from these backgrounds. We all grew up in somebody's neighborhood. We all at one point thought we was from some neighborhood. We all represent one neighborhood. Whatever the case. Excuse me. So I know some people sometimes be like, uh, yo, Pat, hey, shout out to you, man. This is Pat rocking with it. He said, hey, Beyonce wants a soldier. I mean, hey, I'm cool with her wanting a soldier, because it could be she could be talking about somebody that's fighting for the US, you know? And a Marine or anything be other than a drug dealer and a gang member, it's fine with me. Uh, but to say that, would it like, and I know talking about these topics, excuse me, make people feel a certain way because I come from a background of dealing with these type of people. I grew up around these people. Cousins was drug dealers. Cousins was gang members. Closest homies was gang members. Some friends was drug dealers. Hell, at one point I was, and it wasn't no hardcore drugs. It was weed. It was stress back then. It was fire stress. I was on the east side selling stress from the west side. Anyhow, so it's not like, it ain't like I'm just uppity up here and I done moved to Hollywood or Beverly Hills and I'm looking back down. Like, I'm still in the mix of it. And I'm telling, like, for young women a young woman to say that's all she date, bruh. What had this world come to? To you to keep your options that slim. She's for sure the type of woman that I say will end up being a single mother. And some people would be mad at that, but it is what it is. We know being one of these or even both of these where this could end up. Let's not play. Let's not play no games. We all got homies that gang bang that got killed on the streets. Niggas got killed for claiming neighborhoods that they didn't even own nothing in. Family didn't own nothing in. We got close homies that died over colors. Let's be real with ourselves. So for you, and we know how it can end up for these people, and it's not 100%. Like, a lot of gang members live on to get older and become wise and, change their ways for their kids, but some don't. I got a younger homie that got killed this year with a daughter out here. Daughter like 4 or 5. Now she got to grow up without a dad, and you, come on, let's be real. A lot of women, or some, I'm not gonna say a lot. Some women grow up without dads, end up being crazy wild. I can't get killed over claiming the gang. I'm sorry. I love my neighborhood, and I pray for niggas over in my neighborhood all the time. My boy G Bear. I pray for his little brothers, Pop and Title, all the time. If I get a call, hear something pop off in the neighborhood, I'll call him like, yo, call your brothers, make sure everything is cool. Even with the homie Snags, rest in peace. Every time I seen him, I told him be safe out here. Last time me having a conversation with him, he was on Instagram Live. And he was in the neighborhood and hanging out by the liquor store and barbershop. Broad daylight, having the neighborhood colors on. I told him, say, yo, be safe, my nigga. That's all I could tell you. Like, you can't force somebody to not be a gang member. You can't, because everybody's grown. He young. I think I had Snags about by maybe 10 years. You're a grown man. I can't tell you what to do. And sometimes, I don't like seeing like rest in peace, blah, 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 because we know this is how shit ends up with a gang member. So for a woman to say she only dates gang members and drug dealers, meaning when you date somebody, you date them to grow with them, to get older with them, to marry them. So you're marrying a gang member and drug dealer, and we know how shit happens. What if you marry a drug dealer and somebody know this nigga's the man? Know where you live at, where you and your husband, the drug dealer, live at, where your kids at, all in the same house, and they come kick in the door, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all that's listening never heard of a rapper named Blade Icewood. Blade Icewood was a young rapper from Detroit that was up and coming in the early 2000s. I believe he got killed in '05. It's like the early 2000s. You know, he was making moves. He was moving shit. And you know, he got into a beef with uh some crosstown rappers over the name Cheddar Boys. They had a crew called Cheddar Boys. And it was like one was East Side Cheddar Boys, on the West Side Cheddar Boys, and they got into a serious beef over this. And somehow them niggas found out where Blade Icewood stayed, kicked in his door where him and his wife stayed, and came in and shot him 7 times with a AK-47. Pat said, "Girls like bad boys may be a phase. I will hope it's a phase, bro. I will hope it's a phase, a quick phase. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they can like a bad boy. They can just like it's niggas out here that's tough that don't gangbang, that don't sell drugs. Like I know a nigga that's just a regular nigga that got the crazy hands that'll put hands on niggas. Tough than the motherfucker. But Blade Icewood, he got into this situation. They came in his crib, shot him 7 times. He ended up living. He ended up being paralyzed from from the waist down or chest. I can't remember. You know, so he was a rapper. So after he got hit, he ended up making another album called Blood, Sweat, and Tears, where he talked about the incident that happened. You know, the Blood, Sweat, and Tears album come out. He talk about it, and he even started dissing niggas. And when he got shot the first time, behind that, somebody got killed behind that. Niggas from his side went and retaliated. Somebody got killed behind that, and he rapped about it. And they end up however he was, because I'm thinking he had to be paralyzed from the waist down, because they caught him slipping at a car wash second time and shot him up in his Range Rover and killed him. You know, it's unfortunate because he was on the up and coming. He had songs with Jim Jones. And Jim Jones, it wasn't balling Jim Jones, but he was still Dipset Jim Jones, and Royce the 5'9" back then. He was on the up and come up. He was, his life was cut short because of senselessness. But for women, and this is not the only woman that feel that way about gangbangers and drug dealers. Now maybe, just maybe, that's what they go after because that's what they're used to seeing. Maybe they mom dated somebody like this. Maybe they father was somebody like this. I wonder how do you develop just a attraction to somebody who sells drugs, because it's somebody who can have just as much money as a drug dealer from his profession and you know and maybe have more. You feel me, Pat? Like, I'm not gonna say what Pat do. I know Pat busting the stupid dope moves, and you work hard for your shit, and you out there getting it. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine the good dude that you are and how hard you work and everything you do, and a woman would pass a good dude like you up, and like, yo, I feel what you saying. Like, yeah, whatever. I'm going over here and I'm dealing with a drug dealer and a gang member or a thug these days. You be like, bitch, please. Matter of fact, you look at her and be like,
Are you fucking kidding me?
got the game all fucked up. And that's why shit is fucked up around here. And it's beating a dead horse, but it constantly comes up. It's good niggas that get passed up all the time. Because, especially when I was in school, like, growing up, niggas used to get teased about being smart. Why? Even if you look in 80s and 90s movies, like the nerds always got punked. Threw in lockers, dipped in trash cans or in toilets, slapped around, pushed down. They always got punked. For what? These were the people who was growing up and getting the jobs. As they say, securing the bag. These are the people that was changing the world. You think Elon Musk was a you think he wasn't no dork in school? Now look at this motherfucker now. Crazy balling. Living the life that of the guy that you thought in school was going to have, that jock, that super hip nigga that had all the dope clothes. Them niggas end up not being shit a lot of times. Sometimes them the niggas that females be like, yo, what happened to you? In high school, you had it going on. What happened? Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover. Women should want a guy with his head on it, with his head on his shoulders, and do anything to protect his family and stay out of harm's way. But unfortunately, a lot of guys like that get passed up for the tatted up nigga, the gang banging nigga, the thug nigga, the nigga with dreads, the niggas got it popping, the nigga with the nicest cars. Let's see. Well, I've been working with your government, but here it say Neil. So Neil says guys do similar. I fell in love with some hoes, and even the hoes of hoes. Happy I didn't get a prego. Yeah, I mean, look. Now, if you knew she was a hoe and you went into it like I'm going for it for the gusto, and you kind of knew what you were setting yourself up for. But if you didn't know she was a hoe from the start, like, I mean, hey, you can't take the blame for that. Yeah, I bet it was. A good thing you didn't get. You lucky you didn't get it pregnant. Just imagine, you doing good, man, and you gotta sit and you have a baby, and having a baby is wonderful. I don't know because I don't have my own, but I can only imagine that is wonderful. And then you have a hold that's the mother of your child. Like, come on, bro. But yeah, with me reading that segment, it really blew me away, man. And let's not. They music is trash. The the city girls, they music trash. Like, they music is like the ratchetest of the ratchetest. Damn. He said you might know who I'm talking about. She's on Facebook. Ooh. Yo. Is she light skinned, Pat? Is she light skinned? Oh, Nikki F. Wet is in the building. Hold on, y'all. I just did a big ass intro for Nikki F. Wet when this show started. Hold on. I don't know if you heard the beginning of the show, but the show was the beginning of the show was about you like a motherfucker. Let's see. Pat said women want pop culture and the bad guy. I saw the winner. Hmm. Oh yeah, you got Clash. You're gonna have to go back and re-listen. That my whole beginning was dedicated to you from that talk we had earlier. Mm. Okay, tell me this, Pat. Do we have are we both friends with her on Facebook? Because I'm thinking, yo, that's nuts. Um, Anthony said, "Talk flirty. You fuck with drug dealers, or you cool with squares?" Hmm. I'm pretty sure she cool with squares, cat. You can figure out the rest. Lord have mercy. Hey yo, shout out to y'all for that. Let me give y'all one of these, man.
Are you fucking? Are you fucking? Are you fucking kidding me?
Shout out to y'all that's still in the message boards. To be real, when I decided that I'm gonna still go with the show when my co-host wasn't gonna show up, I was gonna I didn't know how the outcome was gonna be. I know if people was gonna be in here. I don't give a fuck if it's one person or 1,000. Like, I feel like it was something that I had to do. I appreciate y'all for still being in here. Talk Freddy podcast said I do drugs. Oh Lord, they can't be heavy into dealing. Well, we're talking about. I mean, what drug dealers do somebody date? You date a nigga that's pushing nickel and dimes or some fucking Reggie, or she got to be talking about niggas pushing some weight. Why waste your time and put your life in danger if a nigga not doing it big? Right? Or am I wilding? Maybe I'm wilding. I don't know what I was thinking, and because I was thinking about, I'm still gonna cut it short because y'all ain't here, and I appreciate y'all for some reason, like my I don't know. I just feel like there's a little coke. Lord have mercy. I just feel like I may be boring y'all, but y'all still here, so I'm gonna keep rolling. I'm pissed off that I don't have my adapter for the phone. But in other news, y'all may know this rapper from Louisiana by the name of Boosie. I don't know if he still go by Lil Boosie, but Boosie. Uh, he went on live and basically confessed that he murdered his baby mama's brother. He was on trial for killing his brother-in-law or his girls or one of his kids' uncles, and he was found not guilty by the jury. Now, a lot of y'all know about, if you go to court and you're found out guilty for something, and even if you confess to it afterwards, like, you can't go to jail. You can't go to jail behind that. So he was on there basically saying old boy deserved it. And even though, yeah, right, Pat? Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out. Gangsters supposed to move in silence. You not supposed to put none of that shit on Facebook. Like, niggas that be flashing money. Like, come on. Niggas out here flashing they lean, big bags of weed, they pills. You put it on social media. Like, for those that don't know, young police officers watch shit on social media. When they see niggas flashing these guns, how you think these doors getting kicked in? Right? Shout out to Lil Wayne for that line. G's moving silent like lasagna. Um, yeah. And if you have a video and you're in front of a house that's showing your address, is that enough for a search warrant for you to show a bunch of niggas in front of your crib with guns? That enough for the police to show up? Be like, yo, there's a bunch of guns out there. Let's show up. Because if you're doing a video or a movie, you're supposed to have prop guns, not real guns. Real guns is not supposed to be at no fucking video shoot. Talk Flirty said unless they bring different charges like manslaughter or some shit, they'll get around it. I mean, but damn, if you found not guilty for killing the man, how they gonna give a nigga or murder? They don't give a nigga manslaughter. Now, look, I'm giving y'all a warning that I'm about to play the music because through the microphone, and I don't have my jack, but it's gonna sound crazy. But at least you'll hear the lyrics. Check it out. He want attention. He's a sucker ducker. A couple years later, I caught a murder charge for my baby mama brother. Fuck him. Rest in peace. Yeah. I ride for you, bitch, with Steph. Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah, bitch, it ain't bitch, you know how we coming. Yeah. Bitch, you out of line, play anybody. Straight the fuck up. Nigga know how we coming. Out the gate. Yeah. Bitch, lay down. Straight up. Bitch, lay down. We don't want to talk about it. Yeah. We don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Bitch, lay down. Or get this put on. Yeah. Be good. Straight up. Bitch, we got war stories. Bitch, stop playing. We got war stories. I mean that. Yeah. You supposed to sneak a towel, nigga. Yeah. Couple years later, I caught a murder charge for my baby mama brother. Fuck it. Lay down. Now in the video, he's sitting there like laughing and shit, clowning the the baby mama brother that he was on trial for. Um, you know, basically rubbing it in his face. I don't know what the altercation was about. I don't know what happened, but it's like, bruh, if you did kill him or had something to do with killing him, you already got off. And we understand the double jeopardy shit, but you don't have to talk about it on social media. Move on. Neil de Guzman said, "Hi, talk flirty, nice pick." And of course I know you can see she said thanks. So how y'all feel about Lil Boosie like rubbing it in their face about him basically saying the video's longer than I wasn't about to play the whole video because the audio is trash. Me holding the phone to the microphone, but how y'all feel about that shit? Like if you did it, why would you talk about a crime that you committed and you already won? Why are you still talking shit about it on social media? Excuse me, y'all. Shit. I hate to bounce back, but I was just going through my phone and looking at something about the Eminem and MGK beef. Yeah. Yeah, I'm drinking like a motherfucker. Uh yeah, I'm pretty sure he working on something. What rapper ain't always working on something? Yeah, I'm drinking on Jack Daniel straight, and I gotta do OT in the morning. Wilding. But some shit gotta happen. Gotta sacrifice for the show, you did. And like I told you this morning, the show, like, you know, you don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. You just gotta do it. You gotta do it. I'm sitting here by myself doing this shit. This is my first time doing the live show by myself. Yes, sir. I'm drinking Jack Daniels, baby. If y'all ever want to send gifts to the show. Actually, that last sip I did, I had the pinky up. Come on, man. Hold on. Pat is a mother.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Most definitely, I had the pinky up while I took that last sip. This nigga said I need Will Smith to drop an album. Low key, that last verse Will Smith was spitting was dope. But you asking for stuff. Hey, for real. Y'all, hey, any Jack Daniel, whether it's Jack Daniel or Jack Daniel single barrel, gentleman Jack, hey, we here all for it. Pat is Neil. I'm fucking up by putting his government out there, but it's Neil. Neil is that person. Sorry for putting your government out there, shit. But about the MGK Eminem shit, I'm going through notes, and a rapper that's once known for a lyrical assassin by the name of Jay Electronica got pretty mad about Eminem saying that Puffy killed Tupac. He basically came out on Twitter today and was like, tread lightly. Like, relax on that. How dare you say that happened? And my thing is, look, and Jay Electronica is a dope lyricist. He had a couple mixtapes that was dope, but he don't have a body of work that was released as a album. Jay Electronica was supposed to sign with Bad Boy. Actually, his Exhibit C had ad libs by Was it Exhibit C? No, it wasn't Exhibit C. It was Ghost of Christopher Wallace. Ghost of Christopher Wallace. He had a song and it had ad libs by Puff on there. And Puff, he was supposed to sign with Bad Boy. Something happened. He ended up going to Rock Nation. Go to Rock Nation. Jay-Z had him going around. Jay-Z was wondering when he was going to have the album ready. Never had it to this day. That was in 2000. Ooh. Bro, that might have been like 2010, 2011. Maybe been 2009. And having dropped the album since. So Twitter went in, social media went in on him. And it's like, dude, and I know sometimes I can be biased with Eminem, but I have solid points when I'm sitting defending him. But, bruh, Eminem done more for hip hop than Jay Electronica have done. Jay Electronica claim to fame is two things. One had a baby by Erykah Badu. That's number one. Number one, he had a baby by Erykah Badu. Number two is dating one of the Rothschilds' granddaughter. If you don't know who the Rothschilds is, look them up. So yeah. I don't know if he's still with her or what's going on, but yeah, he was with one of the Rothschilds' granddaughter or great granddaughter. I think it's granddaughter. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all that's in here know who the Rothschilds are. So, Erykah Badu look like her breath smells. If Erykah Badu breath stinks, I thought she looked like maybe her underarm stink. I didn't think about the breath. Like she looked like she trying, like she may, like rub rocks. What's them rocks called? Chakras, whatever. I don't know what it is. Whatever they don't use like deodorant and shit. Like they use like natural stones and shit. She for sure. She for sure uses like them yoni eggs. We got somebody called Apocalypse. I don't know what the fuck that is. Who's ready to hug? And somebody else said hug. I don't know who y'all are, but appreciate y'all for tuning in. Crystals. Yeah, she for sure got the crystals. She rub rock. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. The crystals. She rubbed them crystals on her arm. And great to listen. Yo, shout out to you, bro. That's funny. Shout out to the two names that's in here that just joined. Speaking of Erykah Badu, yo, this fool said, my girl loved Precious Stones and now I'm precious broke. I used to rub crystal. Yo, whoever these dudes is nuts. They came in at the same time, Paul. I used to rub crystal, man. That's funny. But yeah, that's Jay Electronica's claim to fame. And I was having a conversation about him earlier with a close friend of mine who's actually going to have a podcast under my Townhouse Media called To Be Completely Honest. Raheem Malik. He me and him was talking about Jay Electronica, and I'm like, yo, Eminem did more for hip hop than Jay Electronica. Let's be real. What have Jay Electronica did for hip hop? I'll wait. Y'all in the message boards, let me know. And he said, I'm trying to have a podcast too. Shit, yeah, why not? Now, the best hip hop artist of all time. The only thing I can, to me personal, yeah, for real. To me personally, I think that this motherfucker said Dana Dane. Whoever you are voting, you're for sure an older cat to say Dana Dane. That's what's up. You know who Dana Dane is, but most definitely it's Tupac and Jay-Z of all time. Wow. Yo, shout out to y'all for getting popping in the message boards. Now let me move to something else. So it was just amazing that, you know, Jay Electronica had something to say about that situation. Like, yo, bro, fall back. Look at this stupid shit here. I'm gonna screenshot and post this shit. I just got a friend request by a fucked up ass Facebook on I'm slurring words now. Too much drinks. Okay, look. On Facebook, I just got a friend request by it's a fake ass Tiffany Haddish profile. Now look how they spell Tiffany. Tifany. And they spell Haddish Haddis. Haddish. Tiff Haddish. What's going on? I'm getting that. Then I got the Velton and what's the other motherfucker name? Apocalypse. Shit's crazy. But let me go on to the next joint. I'm for sure ain't accepting that shit. So I was reading, it was in news, it's a chick out here with 2 vaginas. Y'all read about that? Motherfucker said all the women really love Tupac solid figure. Do you think Puff killed Tupac? Nah. Ain't no telling shit. Nah, but it's people that claim that the dude that they jump in the 2 people that they jumped in the casino did it, but it's a girl out here with 2 vaginas. And 21 chicks, she in Wisconsin. And it's like, yo, yeah, she have 2. That's funny. Do she have 2 periods? Now, yo, could you imagine a chick with 2 vaginas? You got one that she used to be a hoe with, and one that she saves for her future husband. Wouldn't that be dope? She got one that she could just use, just free willy nilly, and then the other one she saved for marriage. which means you can really turn a hoe into a housewife. So, shit. So she was diagnosed 2 years ago with having uterus. Pat, you might know this. I don't know how to pronounce this shit. The Depless. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's affect 1 in every 3,000 women worldwide. So basically, she has two uteruses, two cervix, and two vaginas. Damn. Can you imagine that? Nah, that ain't how it's spelled. It's spelled. Let's see how you spell that shit, yo. It's spelled Didelphys. And even if you typed it in, I'm not gonna know how it's pronounced. Um, can you imagine that? That mean do that since she have two of everything. Do that mean she could be pregnant by two different dudes at one time? Oh Lord, Toff. Nikki, why do you need a second vagina? I know your back ain't hurting. I know you don't need a reset button. So basically, and her two vaginas are not connected. Like there's a wall. There's a wall between it. Get it? A wall. Oh, that was corny. Uh, yeah, that's nuts. How you get how they talk about it took years for her to be diagnosed with what she have. Like how if you have two snatches, how like why what the fuck? How do you not know what to call that? Did they just come up with something and call that shit something? The fuck? She didn't even know. Lord have mercy. She didn't even know she had to. Yo, hey yo, whoever y'all two dudes are, y'all are funny as fuck. Oh please, two snatches. Yeah, that was a good one. Hey, you need a young twat. 33. Yours is still young unless your shit been pounded into smithereens. Motherfuckers have first sloppy seconds, nasty thirds. I was reading. I read some the other day, and it said that Taco Bell was the number one voted Mexican food restaurant.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Taco Bell. Taco Bell was voted the number one Mexican restaurant.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Bruh. Now let's not get it twisted. I like Taco Bell. Most definitely not the number one voted. I'm on some fat nigga shit right now, but most definitely not number one Mexican food restaurant. Gordita is fire. Taco Bell Cantina. We don't have that out here like Vegas do. Vegas got the whole fucking. They got a real restaurant out there. Taco Bell got a restaurant. Hey, y'all remember when the inside of I haven't been inside a Taco Bell in forever, but y'all remember when that shit used to look like just straight like it was a fuck. You walk in there and that shit looked like it was the restaurant at Saved by the Bell. Like the furniture in there used to look just like that shit back in the day. I don't know how it look now, but that's how it looked. Motherfucker said, "Don't tell the Mexicans that." Yeah, I got close friends that's Mexicans, and they be like, "Yo, that's some baby back bullshit." What city you in? You said if you in the city, what city are you tuning in from? I need to know. The Max. Yo, I don't know who the fuck y'all are. If y'all, I don't know if I know y'all and y'all tuning in, or if y'all new listeners, y'all dope. If y'all know me and we know each other, text me or inbox me who the fuck y'all are, because that shit is crazy. Talk 30 said, well, shit, I've been surviving on ramen noodles, uh, chili cheese Fritos for 2 weeks. Yo. Taco Bell is fine cuisine. Taco Bell is fine cuisine at this point. That's funny as fuck. That's super funny. Phoenix, Arizona, and San Antonio, Texas. The Max. How y'all find out about this show though? I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Excuse me, let me pour a little bit more. Yo, doing this show by myself wasn't too bad. It's better than I thought it was. I just knew I was gonna be sitting here talking to myself the whole day, the whole time. Got 2 new listeners. Hopefully y'all subscribe and follow us like everybody else. Shout out to everybody that's in here listening. I was supposed to get the fuck up out of here an hour ago. I hit explore on Spreaker and saw this live. Cool enough graphic. Oh, appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, we got another. Hold on. We got somebody. Pause with your name, though. We got somebody here named Willie.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, yo, Will. I'm never going to call you Willie. Pause. Your name is Will from here on out. And I appreciate y'all from tuning in. I'll never call a grown man Willie. Pause. Yo, y'all seen that picture of Tamar Braxton and what's her name? Tamar Braxton and Wendy Williams. Google that picture, yo. Tamar Braxton looks so fucking horrible with the short hair. You know, I used to get on Tamar Braxton on how she had women talking when she was popping on the Braxton show. Like, yo, I would take that, and I know she trying to go natural. She probably shaved her shit, and Lord forgive me. I hope she not sick and hiding it by shaving her hair and using it as a hairstyle. If she is, Lord forgive me. I'm not coming in this with no ill will, but yo, shit is nuts. Standing, and if y'all see the picture of Wendy Williams, like Wendy Williams is most definitely shaped like a fucking. Wendy Williams is shaped like a candy apple sucker. Y'all ever see? I know y'all done had the candy apple sucker joints. Wendy Williams is shaped like a sock'em bopp'em robot in this picture. And I'm guessing this is just, I mean, it ain't the picture that's making her look bad. Like, this is really her. It's crazy, yo. Let me get up off of there talking about her, because I don't want some come up and she be sick and shit, and then, you know, I'm not laughing at that part. I'm laughing at my boy Pat. Pat said must be sipping Henny. You called her a sock and bop and robot. Hey, nigga, you look at that picture, you for sure gonna imagine that shit. Boop, 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 socking in that motherfucking head, pop up, pause. Super pause. Super fucking pause.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Shit, that shit was strong. Now, before I seen something that was crazy about, before I get up out of here. You know, doing this show, I always find shit to talk about, stuff that's interesting. And this show is about entertainment, stuff that going in the streets, and random thoughts. Random thoughts. And I seen this thing, it was a diet called the boiled egg diet. Said you'll lose 24 pounds in 2 weeks. So basically, it is what it is. Breakfast, you eat 2 boiled eggs and fruit. Lunch, 2 slices of whole wheat bread and fruit. Dinner, salad, and some chicken. You know, they have different days. They have this shit set up. And it's basically like you're not really eating nothing. You eating boiled eggs, sliced bread, fruit, and what? Chicken. I'm guessing maybe baked chicken. If you on a diet, you eating baked chicken. Some days you only eat fruit. And it's a trip. I looked into this. Some days you eat grilled fish, and it's not a lot. A boiled egg is a concentrated fart. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, no shit. You crack open a boiled egg, that shit smell like fucking earring bags, bro. Straight up. Excuse me. Will said a lot of them fast weight loss deals make you have to drink less water. Hey, Will, how you find out about the show? Because all y'all have crazy ass pics on y'all shit. Like, y'all don't have like y'all own pictures. But how you find out about it? You found out about it the same way do you know me and the show personally? Or you hit explore too? Smoking too? Nah, I'm not smoking, bro. I didn't have no hookah, so I had a Black and Mild now, but right now I'm not. I coughed off of hitting this damn Jack Daniel straight. So how y'all? Well, Pat, you in the medical field. How you feel about the boiled egg diet? Wouldn't eating a bunch of boiled eggs like have your cholesterol crazy? Damn, I got a bunch of different people. Yo, this shit is crazy tonight. Okay, you cool with him? Oh shit, Pat, your pockets is fat, motherfucker. We got somebody else in here, Homer. Boy, I'm drinking too much. My eyesight is getting crazy. Boy, voyeur. Yo, let's drop this for the boy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Shout out to all the new listeners. Let's see. Talk Flirty said, actually, I lost hella weight. I had 2 eggs, 2 slices of bacon for breakfast, daily salad for lunch, and grilled baked seafood and quinoa. Yeah, that's basically what's going on in this diet. So it do work. And you wasn't even that you wasn't even big to begin with. I seen the pictures on your Facebook. You wasn't even big to begin with. A boiled egg is a complete meal though. You can live solely on eggs. Sound like slow starvation. The way y'all sound, I might have to try that joint. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try that. Pat, in your field and what you do you recommend the boiled egg with the grilled fish and the veggies and the grilled chicken or the baked chicken, baked fish? Do you recommend that, or you can just do the boiled eggs alone, like 2 boiled eggs for breakfast and 2 for dinner? You can keep rolling on. Yo, y'all. Hey, if y'all fucking will, uh, Apocalypse and who else in here? Homer Bourvoyer and who? Velton. Y'all got it going up in here along with everybody else. Yeah, Willie's a fool. He said coconut. That motherfucker said a coconut is classified as a mammal. It grows hair and produces milk. Apocalypse said coconut crabs look delicious. Google them. I'm not Googling that. For some reason, I know that shit gonna be look crazy. Homer Bourvoyer said dwarfs and midgets have very little in common. That's funny as fuck. Is it young born live? What is that? Let me get closer to this fucking computer because I'm standing back from the computer, and the more the drink sit in, the crazier my eyes get. Pat said, "I'm sure just eating healthy is good enough." I'm an ER nurse though. You heard that talk, Flirty? He said he's the ER nurse though. That mean that nigga's eating. That nigga's eating. Hey, do you? Well, I'm not gonna ask you that question because I don't want to put your business out there. But you know that Pat, you posted a video last year or the year before of something like it was a blue color thing, and you was going down the street in it. Do you still have that, or did you get rid of it? A chubby ER nurse. Oh, get the fuck out of here, Pat. Pat, you can be you chubby, but you probably healthy than the motherfucker. I'm pretty sure. Hey yo, on the real, y'all. I don't know who everybody is in here, but the ones I know, I appreciate y'all. Even the ones that I don't know. If I yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't want to put your shit out there. Yeah, the Hellcat, chubby man coming back up. Talk Flirty. Would you date a chubby man, or I know you got a specific type. Speaking of, let's get into that types. How many of y'all in here have type? Like me personally, I don't have a type. If you look at the women I've dated, none of them look nothing alike. Nobody. Excuse me. Yes, he has a Hellcat, and understand that let you know. Yeah, understand that. This motherfucker rolling around in my dream car, bastard. Nah, I'm fucking with you, Pat. Pat is a good dude. women might be able to fake orgasms, but men can't fake a whole relationship. Whoa.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yo. 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 Homer, you should be ashamed of yourself. Hey, Homer, I hope I'm saying your name right. Apocalypse. Let's see, Apocalypse. Who else? Willie. Pause. I wasn't supposed to say Willie. God damn it. Let me give myself these crickets. Fuck. That's how you know that the drink is in. I was supposed to say Will, Apocalypse, and was it Veltron? Where this nigga name at? Velton. I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all subscribe and follow us. If y'all have a podcast, I'll do the same. Still have it. I draw my Prius more. Hey, all BS aside, Pat. I need to link up with you and test drive that joint. Pause. Talking about the fucking Hellcat. God damn it! I had a few tonight. Hey, Homer, what you was drinking tonight? I'm drinking on this Jack Daniel. Jack. Talk flirty, you and this damn word. Wait, hold on. I just read something. I say no to alcohol. It doesn't listen. It doesn't listen. Let's see. Talk flirty. You said my type is penis? And chubby men coming back? Are you? I'm in LA, South Central on the east side. I'm in South Central. I'm like close to Southgate. Southgate? Is that Southgate? No, not Southgate. Huntington Park. I'm close to Huntington Park. I'll come out there to you. If you willing to let me drive that joint around, I'll come out there where you at. No matter where you at. So talk flirty. I see what you got. So you saying that chubby men coming back and your type is penis. That's funny. I think you being funny, but do that mean, because I know you have a type, you have a dark skinned, tall, muscular dude, so that mean you willing to dibble and dabble with the chunky side or the big dudes, like what is it? You know, Oxnard, man, I'll come to Oxnard, pause. It's on off the fucking 101. They be having a strawberry fest out there. I'll be out there. I went to the strawberry fest last year. That shit was dope. We got the Scene Doc in here. So I'm guessing Homer, the Scene Doc, and who else? Will and Apocalypse, y'all all know each other. I dated a big dude before. Yo, hey, if y'all ain't here, these dudes in the message boards is hilarious. I honestly, I don't know who y'all are, but y'all are hilarious. I'm glad y'all came in here. This motherfucker said my computer got Molly virus. It had stopped twerking. I mean, yo, yeah, this motherfucker said talk flirty. I'm in a Hellcat 5'10", chubby. Do you like Asians? Host dated a big dude before. She's the host of her show. Yeah, she dated a big. The host is the fucking big dude. This nigga, I'm not chubby. I'm past chubby, yo. I didn't do the drums out. Here go your here go your drums. Talk Flirty. Look at damn. Hey yo, Nikki F. Wet. They on your bumper. And the way this podcast going, I don't give a fuck how it's going. I'm enjoying myself. I'm in this bitch dolo. I got 3 or 4 new listeners, or they in the message boards. Yo, the Scene Doc. Who else in here? The Scene Doc, Will, Velton, and where the other motherfucker at? It's some crazy ass name. Apocalypse. Are y'all? Did y'all favorite the show? Are y'all following the show? If not, follow the show. Must have been Rich Asian. You left him alone because he wore True Religion pants and shirt. Come on, man. And the big dude that you dated before, what was it? What type of big dude? Because when you say big dudes, it's different levels. Yeah, for sure. The Scene Doc, I appreciate it. I'll do the same. Excuse me. I'm not calling you Willie, bruh. I'm not calling you Willie.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm calling you Will, bruh. You will. Hey. This shit is crazy. Bright red. Y'all made this situation easy for me to deal with between y'all and the new listeners that chimed in, and this Jack Daniels. Y'all made it easy. Y'all made this whole thing easy. You know, when I started, I thought it was gonna be like it was tough, and it was because I haven't did the show by myself. But it's going great. Now we got somebody else in here. Oh, Jewish producer. Okay, Jewish producer. Who you was the? Let me see. You was the guy that. Are you the Scene Doc? I know some people gonna hear this podcast about what the fuck is going on. Like all my topics is done. Like now I'm just in here going back and forth with the chat boards. And Talk Flirty still ain't said the type of big dudes that she dealt with. I wouldn't think that she would deal with big dudes the way she be putting on for the athletic dark skinned dudes. She be putting on tough for them motherfuckers. I wouldn't even get back on the Rothschilds, those evil motherfuckers. At this, not right now, but in the future, you follow us, I'm pretty sure we'll talk about it. Then, probably get shut down. You never know. Yeah, your bad. You haven't talked about it. You on a radar right now. Okay, Talk Flirty. Your description of a big dude is way the fuck off. Just because he's tall is not big. Hey yo, Homer is hilarious. That motherfucker said, "Did you hear about the blind gynecologist? He could read lips." Let me give you just that was funny. How much do you think he weighed? Talk Flirty. Talk Flirty said, "LOL." No, he was big weight wise, also. School shooting all hosts. All star giant fish. I don't know how much I can express how much you guys made this shit a fucking easy situation. Yeah, I don't know if the stars aligned to where y'all was in here to help me get through this. Cause when I started this shit, I'm like, yo, I never did a show without the co-host, so I don't know how this shit gonna go. Honestly, I didn't think that new people would jump in here and be in the boards. So I'm thinking I'm about to sit and sit and talk to myself for a while. But y'all, I appreciate y'all to the fullest. Jewish producer, hey, Jewish producer. Um, hey, hit me, shit. Send me your email. Post your email in here if you really produce. We need to talk. Whoa, it's going down in the boards. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't fuck with y'all. Talk flirty. What happened with the big dude you dated? He was an Aries, and I don't like dating Aries. Ain't you an Aries? Talk flirty. I know it got to be difficult. Yo, yo, Hey, the universe is talking, yo. Hey, if y'all don't believe in the universe can speak to you, y'all losing it. Who the fuck is DJ T? Hold on, DJ T. You new in here. I never seen you before. Here you go. This for you, DJ T.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Talk flirty. What are you talking about with this? Hey, I'm fucking up the show by sitting here reading. I know people like, yo, this nigga being quiet, reading this shit. Let me get back in my bag, yo. Cause y'all keeping the show going by the talking that y'all doing. Now I know that the people that's gonna listen to this on Spreaker, Google Play, where we on a lot of spots. This show is everywhere. So wherever there's a podcast, besides host, anything like a third party, whatever, we are everywhere. Stitcher, we everywhere. No, talk flirty. You don't run. They asking you questions. Hold on. Talk flirty. What's the savagest situation you ever had that? If your 8 is what I'm thinking, what's the most savage shit you had to deal with? I'm not doing Podbean. I'm fucking with Spreaker. I'm not doing Podbean, yo. Why would I do Podbean and I'm doing this shit? Share this shit. Yeah, I do need to share. Hey, demons, you see all these new people that's jumping up in this joint, man. It's crazy. Yo, that's nuts. I just shared it. All my glass made gems from China. Hey, yo, for everybody that's in here listening, because I'm guessing all y'all know each other. So I'm wondering, like, how the fuck do y'all know each other? Like, are y'all just random dudes that fuck around with Spreaker? Are y'all people that I know that y'all got some random ass accounts on here? How did y'all find out about Spreaker? Everybody that's in, how y'all find out about Spreaker? Even if I told y'all about it and y'all see me share it. I'm about to be fucked up at work tomorrow. I need to stop drinking, bro. Stitcher, yes, we are on Stitcher, y'all. And before I get up out of here, you know, sometimes we are faced with things that we not ready to deal with. And our destiny is all set. Like everything we supposed to do and how shit's supposed to go is already set. And you can't run from it. I got a random call yesterday about how shit would be with tonight's show. Meaning it's gonna be a time where you have to do the show by yourself. Or it's gonna be it's times where you're gonna have to do the show by yourself and you're gonna have to stand up and make it happen. And I don't know if the universe is working and showing me that it's okay, everything be cool. But to see that it's 5 new people in the chat boards that's probably gonna be followers from here on out. And the people that's in here, I know Pat don't have enough time, or he, sometimes he can't chime in and talk flirty, jazz, and shout out to you because you in here damn near every week, and I appreciate that. But the things that I've been saying, like with this podcast, I'm in this shit for life. I don't give a fuck what going. I've been trying to do this podcast shit back when it was fucking called internet radio. And no matter what happened or what happens, seriously, none of the podcast is fucking here to stay. Townhouse Media is here to stay. And all I can say is you motherfuckers better get used to it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No matter what the fuck happened, this shit is on the cracking. And shout out to everybody that was in this message board tonight. Man, let me go back. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to OG Eislow. Shout out to Demus was in his joint, co-host of the show. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Neil de Guzman. Shout out to who else we got in this bitch? Shout out to Talk Flirty Podcast. Nikki F. Wett of Talk Flirty Podcast was in his joint tonight. Who else in this bitch, man? Damn, I gotta go down because y'all was popping. Shout out to Velton in this bitch. I don't know who you really are, but shout out to you. Shout out to Apocalypse in this bitch. Shout out to Will. Shout out to who else was in this joint? Shout out to Homer Beauvoyeur. Shout out to fucking who else was in this bitch? Somebody. Shout out to the Scene Doc, or AKA Jewish producer. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all chopping in. It's so many going on right now. I can't even see the it's like five chats going on that I can't see. And maybe I have to look on my phone and see what's going on. I can't see the chats that y'all sent because the shit stopped coming in. Good show. Nikki F. Wetter. Oh, wait. Okay, so I have to go on my phone. Hold on, let me see what's going on. LOL Homer. Why doesn't Santa have any kids? He only comes once a year. The moon is made of cheese. Yet the new commentary was fun. Yes, it was. Not everyone can handle the fact that NASA has lied to everyone. We all from the same asylum. Oh, okay, that's what y'all. Tell my nigga JD what's up. Oh yeah. Backwards hug for all. I don't know about all. Jesus Christ. Jewish producer is our gang leader. Most of us do shows. Hey, for y'all that's listening still, please follow us on this show, and I will follow y'all back, and hopefully, you know, we can start mixing shit together, man, and start politicking with each other. Jewish producer, stop play hating. That's funny. Nikki F. Nikki F. You trying to get backward hugs from everybody? I mean, Nikki F. Weta, how did this happen? How did you upgrade from Nikki F. Wet to Nikki F. Weta? You know, I appreciate all of y'all, man. Now pause, Jewish producer. What you just said, that's nuts. You know, y'all noticed tonight I couldn't play no music because my cord was out. Oh no. Hello, I'm done. Yo, shout out to all of y'all. Y'all have been a fucking blessing to be here, talking to y'all back and forth. I appreciate y'all. To the new listeners, all right, even if you don't follow us, you listening, look, we here every Friday from 9 to 11. It's 11:12. Hell, I went over 12 minutes, 11 minutes, whatever. Shout out to Nikki F. Wet. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Jewish producer. Shout out to Felton. Shout out to DJ T. Shout out to who else we got? Shout out to Pat. I appreciate you, Pat. Much respect to you too, man. Everything you do, you know, and helping everybody. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you for coming in. Jewish producer, I appreciate you. Yo, Jewish producer is nuts. Shout out to Ant. Shout out to OG Eyes Low. Shout out to Homer Beauvoyeur. Shout out to Demon. Shout out to AC. You know, I know y'all couldn't be here, but you know, shout out to Apocalypse. Our normal schedule is every Friday night from 9 to 11. Actually, I got the shit set up to where I can go 3 hours, so it can go longer anytime I want to. Y'all want to keep popping in the message boards. Y'all keep going on. I'll probably be in there with y'all. And please, if y'all listening, even if you're not in the message boards, please follow us so you get updates when the show drop. You know, we on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I don't know if I said Google Play Music already. SoundCloud, and of course, where we hosted at Spreaker. This motherfucker said shaking my ass to the beats. Hey, y'all motherfuckers crazy, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I'm gone, y'all. Peace out.